Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11 back with another Modern Monday episode, in which this episode was clipped on September 26th, 2021 at around 12:43 in the morning. The following video you're about to watch may contain personally recorded scenes or potential third-party recorded scenes of modders and modding and hacking in GTA Online. This Modders Caught series is brought to you by me, King Vector 11, who gives you evidence of what could happen to and what does happen on a daily or weekly basis in GTA Online. Evidence that Rockstar games will never care about unless it involves them directly, whether they are hacked or otherwise. This series is created and brought to you at your expense of clicking on and watching this video beyond this point of the video by a non-modding player of GTA Online with as much experience as I can get and beyond. This series is in no way, shape, or form affiliated with any management directly leading to or from Rockstar Games, nor tries to impersonate or attempt to impersonate as any Rockstar Games employee or position of any Rockstar employee. Any members involved in this series are innocent until proven guilty, in which they are usually guilty and is used as an example for what Rockstar either supports or doesn't, since Rockstar prefers more negative influencing modders, such as those modders who use mods to grief players' cargo and ruin their in-game experiences in GTA Online, and ends up punishing more positive or neutral influencing modders, such as modders who use protections for themselves or use protections to protect other players from other negative influencing modders. I chose to create this series, and should I quit or leave GTA Online for pastures new is up to my choice. This series is created solely to expose the dark side of GTA Online, Rockstar's support for modding. Comments down below will be shown the following episode, no matter what they are. Comments revolved around generally negatively influenced behavior, personal attacks at any member of or the channel, negatively influenced discussions which comes to no resolution, or any form of brain-dead behavior and refusal to show any signs of proper social skill or support of, will not only have it be taken down, but you will be permanently denied the permission to cooperate in any comments and other content. Besides, since I do not have the energy or time to attempt to cooperate by lowering myself down to unspeakable levels of touching grass deficiency, viewer discretion is extremely strongly advised. So this episode, some details you may want to know before you continue watching, is of course, like I've already said earlier on, was clipped and recorded on September 26th, 2021 at around 12:43 in the morning, in which this video itself, well, the video that I've clipped, will be about 7.5 minutes long. Now, this modder, just to go through some basic details as I would like to state before I even go through, showing you or showcasing to you what I have caught. I personally wouldn't worry too much about them. They might just be using mods to hide themselves, to mask their identity, and for in case they decide to report another modder and that modder has a stronger menu that can deny their report, in which the report comes back to whoever's trying to report that modder, would probably end up reporting another account, because yes, this modder has that mod in action as well, which I will show you with proof in the coming episode right now. Now, of course, I have this thing back in my corner. Fucking hell, when will Windows finally fix this shit? I swear, I've been trying to fix it for like the longest time, and it sometimes even doubles itself, oddly enough. So, this modder, the reason why I'm showing this screen is because this, I believe, is the account that I've basically caught. Because earlier on, just mind you, look at the name of the profile of the character that I'm basically showing you, but then look at the name of the character himself. Now, he might be a new character, he might just have modified stats, though I'm not really gonna look too much into that, but it still looks a little too good to be true. But I'm not even gonna pay attention much to that, so I might even write that down as a potential mod caught. But besides that though, this modder has completely masked identity, which was a thing back in 2021, which has eventually led to the worst outcome in GTA Online's history of cheating, which modders were not only able to disguise themselves as other accounts or other accounts players or characters, but you'd still be able to see their account. But it went as far to the point that modders were able to disguise themselves as actual Rockstar Games developers and would be able to brick anyone's accounts at will. And what does bricking mean? Long story short, you would be banned by a player. Because that's how far modding went. Because Rockstar did so little about modding and continues to do so little about it, just with an extra improvement of here's a touch of salt just so that we can make it look like we fixed something, nowadays. I haven't seen a mod like this happen since Christmas of December 2023, so that's already a plus of an advancement. But one thing's for sure, I completely forgot my train of thought. Besides that though, this modder seems like he's just chilling, minding his own business. But there was other mods that I've caught during this episode, such as being off radar for an extensive amount of time. And I'm not talking about using a CEO's off the radar, purchase or whatever, or calling Lester to go off the radar, which only that lasts a minute. He was gone for off the radar for eternities, and I've even paused the video, waited a couple of minutes to see if he's gonna come back, in which, of course, to no surprise, nothing much happened that was any different, which was quite unfortunate. So I don't even have to write a long list of mods that I've caught. All I can tell you right now is this modder has definitely been caught with off the radar, which obviously makes sense for modders of back then, and most especially nowadays, who just don't wish to mess with other players, or who don't want other players to mess with them, or let's say invade their personal time and space. So there's an obvious reason to why modders nowadays will mod even more than to remain legitimate in GTA Online. Of course, like I've said, because they want to be a neutral, positive influencing modder. They don't really want to be a positive influence amongst others. Plus, I think I've said that they did something to the session. I don't even remember anymore. But if it did, maybe it was just an accident, or someone was masking their identity as well or something. I have no idea. But I'm still going to mention them as a neutral influencing modder, despite whatever I've mentioned now, because it's only happened once, and if they really want to do it again, they would have done it again. And I don't remember anything much happening after this recording, besides me just switching session or probably leaving the game because I was bored at that time. I don't know. But still, off the radar, obvious reasons, because they just don't want anyone to mess with them, nor do they want to really show that they want to mess with anyone else. They're just doing their own peaceful thing. And of course, masked identity through social club, a masked social club identity, probably trying to use another character name just so that, they just don't want to be the, oh yeah, I'm the account that's doing this, report me. No, they just want to make it look like they're reporting someone else. But modders could have done that so much back then. And a potential mod that I've caught is them with, modified character stats. That's all I'm really going to say for this episode, because besides that, there wasn't much that happened, and I was literally waiting for 6 minutes trying to see if this modder would do something to me while I'm in a session with them. But maybe because if they would do something to me, it would obviously be obvious, who else is in a session who could do such a thing, and who would, honestly. Or they may have just not done anything at all. And they're just really peaceful, legitimate, and just chill, relaxed, and just minding their own business, doing their own thing, and they just don't want anyone to bother them. So that's all I'm going to say about this modder for now. If you guys have ever encountered this modder, or especially this account, and you have definitely come across some ill-intended causes because of this modder, well, do feel free to let us know in the comments below, to let anyone know about, for their safety or whatnot. But definitely though, this is something Rockstar has allowed for too long, and I'm glad that they did something about it. But now here is the 7-minute episode of me catching what I've caught for a few moments, and then waiting an entire 7 minutes, just waiting to see if they would do something to me while we were both in a neutral session alone. So here's the episode. So chances are I may have caught another modder that I'll just label as a modder, specifically for the reason of name spoofing. And I'm not saying name spoofing as in using someone else's name in chat. Just take a look at this. I go into play as thing. Somehow he doesn't have himself hidden for some odd reason. If you show profile, it gives a different name than it is. Besides the fact that his profile is not available. Which is pretty sus, I say. That means this person thought ahead of time before he started doing stuff. I swear I hate my chair so much. Before he started doing stuff like nuking people with the orbital cannon, and besides that, he was not on the radar for like 5 minutes. Press capital lock. Person's probably waiting for me to leave the building. I wonder, is orbital cannon able to kill you when you are in passive mode? Just exit ground. I just want to see. 3, 2, 1, 0. Somehow I want to just trick it. That's definitely not going to protect me for crap. But yeah, person's not on radar. Usually you can only be off radar for a minute. Unless you are ghosted, organization ghosted, which is only during PvP moments, which could be 15 minutes, I believe. But only 15, I think, or 10 minutes. I don't PvP much, so I don't know that time. I'm pretty sure it's a while though, unless they dropped it or changed it. Who knows? But I have no bounty on me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to have the option to go passive, and it would say you can't go passive without and so on. There's a person in a jet? Oh shit, there's an underground right here. Oh. Heh. Wrecked. But I didn't even PvP them once. Pause, man. The P button works better than escape. There's no way to go up these stairs faster. Or at least maybe through the middle. I don't know. Let's actually try. Oh, hey, that works. Kind of. Oh, maybe it does. No, it only goes. It works going downstairs. Kind of depends if you know how to do it. Unless you start like tripping or something. Yeah, let's see. Well, yeah. Person's still off radar. That's an export vehicle, but there's no point. There's someone literally hiding in a facility. Yeah, let's hide here. This is the best protective plate. Yeah, sure. Person's not even interested in me, I guess. They're just doing their own thing. Look at the way he runs. It's like schmuck, 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 like stiff schmuck. But here he is actually running loose. And here he's like schmuck, 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 schmuck. Okay, anyways. I'm just honestly waiting to see when person is gonna be back on radar, but they are not. And I've been recording for 6 minutes already. Oh, there you go. Past 5 minutes. Let's just pull the phone out, say 17 or something, and then I'll pause. Well, considering now it is 21:16, in which 1 minute in-game is 2 seconds IRL, so I've been waiting here for about 8 minutes. Person hasn't left session, but they haven't revealed themselves. They are just hidden off radar, off from anyone's... Oh god, yeah. Well, time for me to move on with life, and there's your modder cut. Yup. Good luck out there. Now before I even upload this episode, I'd definitely like to appreciate the fact, thankfully, that Rockstar maybe has done something, unless the modders gave up because of the anti-cheat protections. But regardless though, I would definitely like to take this moment to praise Rockstar Games for finally fixing account spoofing, because I've definitely not seen that any time in the past while, for as long as I've played GTA Online, since like 2017 on and off here or there, but because of course I've had other interests, but I've definitely not been seeing something like this lately, and I definitely like to congratulate Rockstar on finally fixing something. Woo! The game is slightly more playable now. Now can I stop getting Trojan and compromised viruses when having GTA Online open in a public session? Anyways, and now for my favorite part of the video, comment section. So, from my last episode, there was this fan who I've just recently met, was just like, finds me so amazing, I guess, and I appreciate it. I don't know why, but they found my upload amazing, and so I said thank you. We move on. There's this person who we're still planning on doing a podcast very soon, whenever the time may be. Depends. He's busy as I am. Just we're busy in different times. But regardless, it's gonna happen one day. So this person makes a timestamp of the previous video when I was explaining my disclaimer. You know, the fancy. This is SS7. You know, this fancy. Disclaimer. Yeah. This person suggested that is such a repertoire, but I honestly understand. But it's so sad that I'm gonna have to make a disclaimer for videos like these, especially so that it wakes up people from their sleep of, whoa! Is this life? Or something, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, this person finds repertoire. So I responded with, you won't believe how I've had to do such a thing, to be honest. What has inspired me to make this disclaimer? I've been getting comments that tried attacking at me or someone else, or just trying to show off how little cells remain, but I don't freaking know, I don't judge. If their life ever so depends on modding on GTA Online, then let them. If they wish to express how GTA 6 has already released and I'm just jealous that I can't afford it for God knows what reason, so I'm trying to pretend in my world that GTA 6 hasn't released yet, well, let them. But this is where the wall gets built that lets common decency in and keeps the touching grass deficient patience out. I have to go so far. You know, I don't like this energy, but I have to go so far because seriously, the community especially that I've been meeting recently, I'm not going to include those who are actually decent or commonly decent, who have a decent explanation or just appreciates my uploads in general. But I seriously hate the energy of those who just misunderstand me to the point of what I'm trying to do, what I want to have fun doing. It's my channel. Let me upload what I want, of course with limitations. I'm not going to start uploading, I don't know, I don't even want to go to those details. Heck no. Just why can't the haters understand? It's like all they do online is just bait off hating and just feed off of hating. And I don't know why my channel here has to get the haters. Maybe it's just that stage of YouTube subscribers where it's just I either get the haters at the beginning, but if I proceed throughout the haters, then I'm finally going to start getting decent members to join the channel. And then I'm going to start growing from then. Maybe. And with that in mind, I am not quitting uploading. Not anytime soon. So thank you for the energy of keeping me alive and uploading whatever I enjoy uploading, you haters. That's what you get. Anyways, moving on. So this comment, this was, by the way, I believe from the episode before. I believe, yes, it was the episode before. It was 13 days ago. I just took a snip, of course. How stupid of me to not remember what I've just done 5 minutes ago, like short-term memory. So this person has said comments I've responded to. They've said something I've responded, but that was from the episode before, so I don't want to go through all this, the details besides. But why I'm bringing this up is because I've gotten responses beyond those comments later on, such as very recently, where Mr. Chicken has told me, to be fair, you really are not going to get banned. They don't ban modders for doing the wildest shit. Which, in my response, I can only agree as much as disagree, but for this reason. I have stated maybe, but that's where the line is drawn. Whoever doesn't cross it means they've not been reported by any means, or they're just being looked up by a bunch of stans, you know, like Dream stans or modder stans. You know, those people who just like bow to their feet, kiss their toenails, and go like, you're the best player that's ever existed on GTA Online. No one can ever hurt you. No one can ever touch you because you've dropped me $2 billion in the past 5 minutes, and I will ever so praise you or whatever. That's what I mean by a bunch of stans. But the moment they do cross that line, let's say they do get reported by any means possible, and the menu doesn't or can't catch on quick enough, or if something catastrophic happens and it trips the weak anti-cheat, then something could happen. They could get banned. And it depends how far they cross the line and how much they exceed beyond the line before Rockstar wakes up and takes action. Because remember, Rockstar is not responsible in moderating or whatever the fuck that word is, I keep forgetting. Monitoring, okay? They're not responsible in keeping constant monitor over your constant actions in their online servers. That is player hosted, by the way. So it's not really their servers, it's basically your servers just under their service. Fucking Rockstar, typical money-saving, greedy bastards. Anyways, so the person responded, could, I guess, but man, I don't know. I've not heard of anyone being banned for cheating in well over 4 years, obviously. It's almost like they have completely disabled their anti-cheat. And yes, I agree with that last point. They have at some point. Really, their best anti-cheat is people using the report option in their website on Rockstar's support page. That is basically the extra 5% of anti-cheat Rockstar has left behind. That still works to this day, believe it or not. I had to use that a few times due to extreme casualties that I've come across, unfortunately, such as modders with absolutely no life who just wasted on just messing around with other players and ruining their experience intentionally because they feast off of that shit harder than Twitter baits or whatnot. But yeah, I'll leave that at that. Anyways, then from the last video, or from the video or some other video ago, like the second ago, I think, I've gotten another comment I just would like to bring up anyways. So from the last response. This person has mentioned, I love that one person's argument. I've been playing games since 1985. I must know more about games than you. Yeah, I find that argument funny because no matter how much experience you have, experience doesn't determine knowledge. What determines knowledge is determination and willing to gain knowledge, and how fast you're willing and how good you are at willing to be determined at gaining this knowledge. There could be someone who's working at a pizzeria for 30 years and still cannot roll a perfect circle, whereas there could be someone else who may also be just caused by natural talent that they can make the most perfect circular pizza known to existence, that's so circular that it can literally be framed on a wall, just frozen in place, framed on a wall. You're just like, wow, but I'm digressing. Anyways, so I responded with, I mean, it could be true, yet I'm still confused to this day why he called me and having a worse answer for just responding with hence the quotations. Yeah, I'm still confused. And then he starts shitting on me, telling me, oh, I was like old enough, you were back when you were still picking your boogers and sipping a bottle or whatever the fuck. I don't care anymore. It still disappoints me to why people like those exist. Like, why can't I just have a community just to have innocent, decent people, just innocent beings, man, just peace. That's all I want. I want peace. And there's always those who are like, no peace. We always want war. Give the war. I fucking don't know, man. I don't know what happens, man. It's like freaking once the GTA 6 trailer released, everyone just either lost their shit, vibes for Rockstar, sucks their toes, and whoever says one thing wrong about Rockstar, just one mistake that they've done, and they immediately start pulling out their M4s and AKs saying, Rockstar's the most perfect company in the world, how dare you shut on them? If you think you're better, why don't you go do something yourself? Okay, fucking calm down. Jesus Christ. Like, I made an opinion video about what I believe was a mistake that was made on Rockstar's behalf, having one vehicle put as a showcase twice in the same week. Talk about the Kara 4x4 being featured as a prize ride and a robbery vehicle, and I'm being shat on for that. It's like, if I decide to make a GTA Online video stating 2 plus 2 is 4, someone will pull a gun on me and say, no, obviously the answer is 2 plus 2 equals 5. How obvious you have to try to make it? You're so fucking terrible. You should quit YouTube. You're so trash. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You have to make an opinion on something no one cares about. Fucking calm down. It's like everyone just feasts off hate. And it's disappointing. It disappoints me, so at that point, I'm literally saying, from now on, this community, whatever I upload, will be at peace. From now on, I'll try to make it as peaceful as I can. I still have hundreds of clips that I'll try to resemble peace off of it, I guess, if I don't seem like it. But if there's any shit talkers or haters out there, leave. If you want to have respect for others amongst yourself as much as you wish to be respected, then go ahead and subscribe. If you wish to stay tuned for other content as well, if you wish to share with your friends, if you enjoy my content especially, but most of all, if you want peace, if you want respect, look no further. I will do my best to accompany you, however you say it. My English isn't that good, I'm sorry. I don't have the native blood to be pure Englishman. But if you wish to stay tuned, stay around, and chill, thank you. Thank you for showing that you love respect and that you are willing to respect and you're willing to get respect back. And now from then on out, we move on. So then I continued with and thought it was a good enough excuse to start backing into a corner, attempting to mock at me, call me names like, yeah. Yeah. And that person's like, as well as their comments just being incoherent jibber jabber. True. So then I responded, and then the best part of all, for exposing the truth, the member got their friends to just thumb down rate the vid like I'm either not admitting to what they want me to lie about, which was that I started coming at them with a stinking ad. To admit I started coming at them for God knows what reason, with a terrible attitude. Why would I come at someone with a terrible attitude for no reason? It's like if someone's like, hi, I love your vids, why would I shit on them? If you come at me and call me a dog, a moron, muppet, whatever the frick, and now I should be sucking bottles or whatever, how do you want me to respond? What, with peace? You shoot me in the leg, you want me to like, oh, that's a beautiful shot, god damn. Anyways, or because I just exposed them in the comments as was warned that I would do that at the beginning of the video and they fear for their safety or something. Either way, they've acted immature throughout this process and beyond. It's a good thing for me to not accept such behavior on my channel. And I'm telling you right now, from now on, I'm not accepting haters on my channel. If you want to hate, go on Twitter. Not here. Thank you. Even though I don't even do anything on Twitter besides search for GTA content to upload on weekly videos every Thursday evening. So you're welcome for keeping you guys updated for those who are keeping up with them. Anyways, either way, they've acted immature throughout this process and beyond. And it's a good thing for me to not accept such behavior on my channel. If they want to start a channel and let people shit talk each other for days galore, then go ahead, but I'm not mixing myself in that mess. And that person responded with, I do feel bad for it. It must be difficult being this ignorant. I agree. Also, base response. And I'm like, I'm telling you, it's like I've said, pretty much they aimed a gun at me, threatened to fire, and when I shrugged and said do it, they shot themselves and said I shot them, and then tried throwing the gun my way later. And somehow the brain deads understood it that way and thought I shot them because he threw the gun my way. Yeah. Imagine how bad you can be at understanding, at being a proper human being with proper social skill. I don't know. It's like when a person goes online, if you're a decent human being, when you go online, you'll go online to just enjoy someone's content and appreciate their work. Thank you. But then there's those who immediately, just as soon as they go online, their brains just turn into some freaking apeshit fucking dog fucker and just goes like, oh, you're so bad and terrible, you should quit. Blah, 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 blah. Shit talk. Yeah, there's something else I like that's close to being called that. It's called shiitake. It's too bad it's a food that actually tastes good, that I would much rather enjoy than listening to your shit talk. Anyways, not this person, no, I'm just saying generally. Okay, now back to this user who has said base response. So I'm telling you, it's like I've said that's what I've said. I already said that. And also I asked them based response, and they're like, yes, extremely based. And then I'm wondering, it's like in a good way, I would safely assume, and they're like, yes. And from what I've heard recently, apparently if you're based, it's like because you literally do your own thing at your own will without caring about how to follow others. You're just basically your own guy, your own person, without caring about what everyone is doing to like be influenced by them to do things because of someone else. You do your own thing, and that's what I'm doing. I literally do my own thing, and whoever wants to appreciate it can appreciate it. Whoever wants to appreciate me can appreciate me. Whoever doesn't wants to shit talk, well, leave, because you're not welcome. Not anymore. As of this day, not anymore. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk about shit talkers. Anyways, so he's like, yes, and I'm like, well, epic! It makes me wonder how I managed to get 7 people who don't know how to press thumbs up to me. I guess they forgot to unflip their screen somewhere, or they think their screen is flipped to, I don't fucking know. And they're like, maybe they don't have thumbs, and I'm like, so they don't know what thumbs up or thumbs down is. Oh, might be. And they're like, maybe not. Not like, one thing's for sure, though, the counter went up to 8. I guess I have to start agreeing with the fact GTA 6 has already released, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I cannot, with how many shit talks I'm getting, it would be a miracle to see good finally at the end of the tunnel. And I cannot wait for that day. But like some famous man once said, sometimes to get to the end of the light of the tunnel, you gotta walk through shit. You gotta walk through fire, you gotta walk through the pain and ashes. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm currently at the stage of YouTube where I'm walking through all the shit talkers, haters, flames, blah blah blah. And at the end of the road, I might get peace finally. And I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for that. And when that does happen, I wish to thank God for getting me through this. Anyways, so that's what I've said. One thing's for sure, though, the counter went up to 8 as of the start, going to the fact GTA's already released. And then they're like, kind of on top of, when do you think the Panther statue will come back? And that's when I responded with, I forgot I still have a Panther statue heist, to be honest, yeah, and I still do to this day, and I've been saving it, waiting for whoever wants to make money, that I will give them an 85% cut the easiest way possible, so that they can make themselves over $1 million. But it seems as though my efforts in making content like that proves to be inadequate, because, of course, the easiest way to make money nowadays in GTA Online, for especially new players, is begging modders for money. Nice. Anyways, so I said I still have a Panther statue. I forgot about that. My My guess, I'm not saying when exactly it is going to release, like I'm starting to state, oh, GTA 6 is officially going to release to the public as of June 15th, 2025, or something, I don't know. But my guess with the Panther statue is sometime in June this year, or the end of March this year, or just the week before the long final current DLC week of GT Online, where either that new DLC would release near the end of June, or sometime near the end or mid of July. Though I cannot really give the best guess, I'm just assuming these dates. And that person thanked me anyway, and I said, of course. And that's generally all the comments that I've gotten. But yeah, I'd like to finally say before I end this video, I do not accept shit talkers. I don't accept toxicity on my channel anymore. I'm officially a new guy. I officially do not care if you have something bad to say to try to offend me and to tell me I should quit. If it's constructive, I'll listen to you. But the moment it starts turning into hate, you're gone. But I'm not trying to make it sound like, oh, I just want to have people support me because I just love people supporting me and I want people to support me. I'm forcing people to support me. No, if you have an opinion against something, say it. But if you start shit talking me just to try and get your point across because you've got no better way to say it, then I'm sorry, you're gone. I feel better saying that already. So if you want to hate, go ahead and hate. But guess what? You're alone when it comes to hate. You can only hate for so much. And for those who wish to support, thank you guys for your support. And I wish to mention you guys as the last bit of this video, because you guys have definitely given me the courage to stay on YouTube. All you supporters out there, all you lovely people out there, people who actually are people, who are willing to be proper, communicative, social skill human beings. I thank you guys so much. And I wish to thank you once more. Now that's the end of this video because the comments are done. If you guys did find this video in any form or way entertaining or informative or helpful, thank you for watching. If you especially stay tuned to the very end of this video, if you just, quit after the, I showed you the clip or whatever, that's totally fine. I respect that. But still, I do not support shit talkers on my channel anymore. And I wish to make it final. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, and good luck out there, because trust me, if I can go through shit like that, knowing I personally have a sensitive character, and could only care so much about how much shit a shit talker can talk out of their mouth, trust me, anyone else can do it. I'm not giving up. Not easily anyways. Thank you for watching, and good luck out there.